Okay, Curtis Sliwa, this case really brings up a debate here. Where does self-defense end and vigilantism and retribution?
Fight off the attackers, and if he was in a post-traumatic shock situation, you don't charge him with first-degree murder. You had two adults outside who prodded these teenagers to go in there with guns and hold them up. They're lucky that both teenagers weren't dead and buried.
Eric Chase, do you see this as murder, or do you see this as self-defense?
Well, I think there's good news and there's bad news for this pharmacist. The bad news is it shows some premeditation on his part, the getting of the gun. He has to show that at the time he fired those last shots, he had a reasonable good faith belief that his life was in danger. This young man didn't have a gun. He couldn't have seen a gun. There's no way he could have believed he was in danger. However, I'm going to agree with Curtis Sliwa. You know, juries hate these kinds of cases. They hate convicting people who've been attacked. And that's the good news for him, and I actually expect he will not be convicted.
They gave him the guns. They told him to go in, commit the crime. Those are the people who should have the most serious charges, and this pharmacist, you give him slack. First of all, he's an Army veteran, a disabled Army veteran, and now he's got to go through this? What a disgrazia this is.
Eric Chase, real quickly, we're running out of time in about 15 seconds. Who does the videotape help more, prosecution or defense?
Well, the videotape itself helps the prosecution because it shows him going back to get the gun. I'll tell you what I'm concerned about, though. I'm concerned as a defense attorney about this guy going on TV himself and making statements about the case. If I'm the prosecutor, the one chance I have of winning this case is showing statements that he's made that are inconsistent with either the videotape or other statements he's made.
All right.
I'd make him stop talking.
Thanks so much, Eric, Don, Curtis, and Irvin. Thank you all. We'll be back with more right after this.